All praises to the. Huh. Okay. I think I have something. There you go. Whoops. That's better. All praises to the Most High, beloved brothers and sisters. Shalom. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Give me a one if you can see me and hear me well. Thank you. My apology in advance. I have my deer antler or the deer horn in me, just grinding and make a little powder. Uh, in the middle of the prayer or anywhere really, we might have the fire alarm. I don't know what's going on. Last night, 2 a.m. This morning, 2 a.m. I was just sleeping and the fire alarm went off. So forgive me. And also forgive me for the noise that I'm making with this deer antler. Just let you know. Oh, let me put that thing. Is it? Is it? Is it? There, there you go. Should be right now. Is it? Oops. So tough. Yeah. Uh, I didn't finish the video. Give me a one if you watch the premiere that we had last night. Oh, brethren, the premiere that we had last night. What the video that we released last night, even though you didn't watch the premiere, but you you had watched the huh. Ah, that's good. Good. You see how the Holy Great One is giving the Gentiles unto great shame and reproach, and he had burned down the churches. And there are so much things going on, too little time, and I didn't have enough time to finish the video yesterday. I started the video at 10 a.m. and I finished it at 7. I finished at 8 a.m. 8:30 p.m. So I didn't have the time, but to put more stuff, it would be like a 6 hour video. But since we got stuff, we got family, and a lot of things to do, and I did the best that I could have done. All right. So, whoops. Yes. So a lot of things I left out because we didn't have the time. Yes, Arizona is catching a lot of hell concerning the fires. And you saw that technically or basically the whole churches thing are dying. In Chicago, multiple churches are burning down all around the country, all around the world, really. In Latvia, churches are burning down, and those people they act like they don't know why. And The nation, we know 100% why those things are happening, because you people are despicable. Yeah, you people are despicable, and you change the meaning of a lot of things. Before I move in, and oh, I think I hear something, but I don't think that was something. Before we move in, which one of you watch well, at least saw the video that the beloved brother Big Judah released this morning about they changed the meaning of the Bible? That's why I don't argue with Negroes. I don't try to break down scriptures for Negroes and stuff. Thank you, bro. Greg Johnson, happy Sabbath, family. All praises to the Most High. Thank you, beloved. A great Sabbath for those of you that are doing your Sabbath today, because we have people in Australia, they have a day forward or a day backward. I'm not quite sure. People in the Grand, people in China, their Sabbath was yesterday or tomorrow. You know, we have people all over the world. All right. Okay. All right. So for those of you that that saw the video, yes, it's in there. Um what happened is, and he just stumbled upon a book that really confirmed what we've been studying. And the book of Exodus, I believe Exodus 22:18, that say thou shalt not suffer a witch to die. When originally, when it said thou shalt not suffer a poisoner to die. We studied this 90 days ago, and then but it will confirm. And then now, because of what he brought out in this book, the Most High did put it in my heart long ago to bring this to the nation. But which one of you that had, or at least order, your deer antler or your deer horn? So I would tell you exactly what it is for. The deer antlers and the deer horns. Okay. Ah, people got theirs yesterday. Some people ordered. All right. Good. For those of you that ordered yours, you know what this is for? Light. Wait, who's calling, man? I don't know anybody in Rhode Island. Anyway, so see this? This is the horn of a deer or a deer antlers. This one is tough, and they are quite tough. If you bought this and you need a grater, you just grated it, and then you have like a little uh, um powder. That's all you need. You don't need that much. This is an anti-poison. This is an antidote for any poison. Our ancestors used to use this back then because the Gentiles used to poison our people. That's why it was written in the law, thou shalt not suffer a poisoner to live. It wasn't a coincidence when we were having discussion about this. The mighty one put it in our spirit to get this, and the brother released the lesson: "Thou shalt not suffer a poisoner to die, to live." These deer antlers, all of them, any of them, as long as it's the organic one, which I'm starting to be suspicious of. This one is not organic at all, and this one, it is organic. It's just tough. This is an antidote. Any poison that you have, you just grated it. You take a little powder, you put in a little alcohol, You let this person drink it. Whatever that poison that person have in their body, whatever this poison is, whether the Gentile don't know this. It is now they just to find out this was an antidote. Whatever poison that person have in their body, they will throw it up. This is for you out there that have things moving in your belly. Always have that belly pain that doctors don't know what it is. Always have that belly ache. Put this on a little, just not that much. This is way too much. Just a little. You grate it, you put it in the alcohol, you drink it. Whatever that you have, alcohol activated things, okay? It's an activant, so to speak. You will throw it up. That's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. If you can get those, you make jewelry, you put it around your children's neck, it will. I'm not saying this as some kind of folklore thing. It will literally it will literally keep demons away from them. Thou shalt not suffer a poisoner to leave. That's all, man. Now you got a very powerful anti antidote or anti poison in your hand. This is very valuable, and now you have it. Be careful when you're praying. You're asking for more knowledge and wisdom. Be careful. You might have what you wish for. Be very careful. Some of you probably known this. Some of you did not. There you go. This is why the Most High told us to get this. Next Friday, we will have another homework for those of you who wish to do it. Again, for those of you that have your deer antlers or a piece of the antler, you don't need the whole thing, brothers. You just need a piece of it, a little of it. It's an antidote for any poison. Don't ever listen to anyone telling you, "Oh, this poison don't have an antidote." The Mighty One created light and darkness. He created he man, he woman, she woman. He created water, fire, air, wind. Everything has its opposite. Every poison has its antidote. And this is the antidote for all poison. There is no venom that has no antidote. All venom has their antidote. Balance. Left, right, right, left, up, down, down, up, and all around. All cancers have their cure. Every single one of them. It's just the Gentiles are way too ignorant because the strangeness is not for them. If you ever had anybody that been poisoned, or you felt like you've been poisoned, you got your deal. Always already have it on deck, brethren. Already have it on deck. Don't wait until it happen and then you take this thing, you try to grate it. It's tough to grate. Once you have it, you grate it into a little fine powder, you put it in a little recipient. Okay. And then whenever something like that pop up, whether it's you, a family member, or a neighbor, or a stranger, so to speak, or somebody you don't know, will stop using the word stranger. I don't know about cancer, beloved. I don't know. This is what I'm getting. This I'm saying all cancer have their remedy. They have things that can take them out just like that. I am not in this level yet. All I know, this will help. This what we have here because it has alcohol. You might see that You can see the level. We've been using this in the house, and we cannot ship this, unfortunately, because it has alcohol in it. What we're going to do, we're going to see if we can get enough people that have issues such as high blood pressure and diabetes. We'll have a group home where they can come and get treatment for like 30 days, like a detox house. Okay, you will come, 2 people per room. You will pay for the bed every morning. We'll give you a little lid of this, you know, 1 or 2. You drink it, and then you check your blood pressure. You check it. You check your sugar, A1C level until this thing is gone. Until you feel satisfied. But it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. That is why, we were trying to get the $5 challenge, but unfortunately, we only have 3 people that finish it, like completely finish it and dedicate it to the work. That's all. You know? Yeah. So that's what it is. I'm not in a we well, at least I am not in that case of cancer yet, but a lot of stuff we are starting to get rid of them. Over here where I'm staying at, a couple people that we do private stuff together. We banish things. We literally kill people with these things because we are praying the mighty one heard us and he gave us the cure. And notice that he doesn't give it to anybody or any leave it to Gentiles. He gave it to us in the midst of us only because we were praying for it. So before we begin the prayers, does uh everybody clear on that? Brothers, listen, everybody clear on the whole deer antlers things? Okay, totally clear. People understand now. Okay, it's for bad charm and poison. Any poison, especially if this poison doesn't have an antidote. You won't believe what the deer blood can do. The blood of the deer hind, the secrets that is in the deer. There is so much. Any animals that you see is in our emblem, like the wolf, Benjamin like a ravening wolf. Naphtali has a deer. All those things are not the most. I don't just choose them like this. They have things in it. They have powers in them. And slowly, surely, the mighty one is giving us those things back. Again, we cannot reveal our sources of information because there's too much dogs and swines in the midst of the people. Now, we have to be very careful. But now you have certain other things. Next Friday, we will give another homework for those of you who wish to do it. Um, well, don't let alcohol. It's not this. Okay, there is. You know what? Please remind me after the prayer. We might want to go into a podcast today about brothers. I don't like doing this, and I don't like doing the health garbage. It sounds like I'm a charlatan. I don't like to do anything without proof, especially when it comes to health stuff. I will look like one of those online people claiming this can cure things and stuff, and then giving our people bad information and stuff like that, and but we must have a place that we can discuss certain stuff that when we encounter certain things to do. But when you have this, you can drink it with I don't know, water, wine. Just don't drink it with rubbing alcohol. I mean, come on, or hand sanitizer. So people will try to do this because some people. Oh, and you might as well send it to a scientist to make sure it doesn't have pork in it. For those of you that always leaning on your own understanding, go ahead, take it to your leaders. Go tell them like, oh, they are now talking about deer antlers or something because the antler is horn, the devil has horn, or the deer is like the Satan, and then scream witchcraft. Just please go do this. Oh yeah, yeah, the ivory soap people, because it's up to you to save yourself and stuff like that. Please take this, go run with it. Don't even meditate and talk about it, pray like everyone else does. just take it and then try to prove the when scientists study the horn and there's some pork in there. And yeah, beloved, we will talk about certain other things at the end of the video related to health and the degradation of the heathens. But in the meantime, let us begin, brethren. Let us begin. Let us give the mighty one great praise, great glory, so we can move on and he will release more knowledge unto us. Oh, great one, powerful and terrible God and great King that created the heaven, the earth, and everything, and holy and powerful one, you are giving unto our people, our nation, your children, your subjects. You are giving unto us the knowledge that you have taken from us because we indeed disobey you. Holy, most powerful God, hear us, you that created the heaven and the earth. We come before you as ignorant fools. We come before you as the unlearned. We come as the unwise. And we are coming and we are seeking your knowledge. And we are asking and begging and thirst and yearn and hunger after your mighty wisdom. Now that we come before you asking for your divine counsel, we are asking for your supreme knowledge. O great one, have mercy and grant it unto us a grain of sand worth of your knowledge. Selah, so be it. Powerful, great, and terrible King, we have done great things and say the greater things against you. We have raised ignorance above you. We worship and love ignorance. We reject your knowledge. We love learning things from the Gentiles. We love repeating after them, although they are the unlearned, although they are the unwise and the backward. Yet our people rejected your true knowledge. When they come upon something they do not understand, they don't know, they have doubts. Instead of them praying and meditating and ask you, they went to men, they went to leaders. They'll go against you. They scream witchcraft because it is safe when they be in ignorance. You see, it is always easy for men to claim ignorance. I didn't know this. Oh, I saw those people do it, so I did it too. I saw those people say the same thing and I repeat it too. I didn't know that. Well, now that I know, I would like to reap the reward with you guys. While you were against it all that time. And then now at the end, you want to reap the reward because, oh, you claim ignorance. See, our people love this. Oh, Holy One, we come before you and we ask you to spiritually exorcise us of this demonic entity that love ignorance, that love darkness. Of course, the wicked darkness, the unrighteous darkness. We come before you, holy and powerful one, and we confess our sins that we confessed it before. And we ask you, with our hearts uncovered, we ask you to forgive us. We ask you to cleanse us. We ask you to dwell in our hearts, which is your throne, which is the true place that you live. As we are cleaning our heart, we are doing the best. We are sanitizing. We are sanctifying our heart so you may sit on a clean throne and rule over our body, our soul, our mind, and our spirit. Forgive us. Make us whiter than snow. That is if we are worthy of your forgiveness. Bring us the salvation. Make the land strange again. Make us the stranger dwelling in a strange land and manipulated our strangeness. We thirst, we yearn, we hunger after those things. Release and reveal it unto us. Holy and powerful, great King, we said thank you. Thank you for all the knowledge that you've been revealing unto us by the beloved brothers and sisters, by your men servants and handmaids, by the brethren and the sistren and the children also. We have our children having dreams, and it's beautiful. Their wisdom is coming out. We do understand, Holy Great One, that the wicked has putting their hand on something that is holy, and then they mess it up. Over here, well, at least I am. I'm dedicating my life to obey you and do whatever you said. I will never, ever, great one, lean into my own knowledge and thinking that I know stuff because I learned it somewhere, and then somehow when I get forward and it says something different and I still stay with what I was studying. I will never follow the Gentiles and repeat what they are saying and following them. I will never, ever choose darkness over light, and I will never make ignorance my God no more. Selah, so be it. Holy and powerful, great King, look upon the nation with a very kind heart. And we do appreciate, we do love the work that you're doing in the midst of us. You're releasing more information and more knowledge, and our people are diving deeper. We are touching diverse things, and at least I am in love with this. I love it. I love when you give something to the nation and we can see it, we test it, and then it is true. At least we do love this. And for the one that love and yearn and thirst for knowledge, the one that hunger after it. But the ignorant is there to cause chaos. Is there to bring their strife, to cause strife and fight. They are not here to learn, nor they're not here to support learning. That is why we ask you, Father, to be in their midst and decimate them, destroy them, and disperse them. Oh, holy, powerful, and great and terrible God, you that see the wickedness of the Canadian government. Indeed, we have our people over there that we want to go see. We want to heal. We want some of our people over there to have their own stuff. When they need to heal people, they will come in their own sanctuary and then they will heal them. Just like you are secretly teaching us. We cannot reveal online, but certain things have to be done in private. It has to be done physically, face to face. And we ask you to uplift our people over there in Canada and literally remove all the restriction that they have upon them worldwide, of course, and Europe and Africa and the Caribbean, over here and all over. Destroy everybody or anyone that's standing in the way of your work that your children are doing for you. Selah, so be it. Mighty and great King, we thank you for the degradation of the heathens. We thank you because we see them. We saw every single day. We witness them going down further and further. We thank you for all the fires that you're sending upon this church, all those strange fire, of course, those magical fire that they are destroying those churches and give those people into great shame and great reproach. We do love this. This new year started very well, like every new year after 2019. We do love this one. And we thank you for this sweet wine and burnt bread over there in Ukraine, and also in that Haitian over there. A lot of things going on over there. But, of course, people will focus on who has the best haircut in Hollywood. Who's the next pregnant men over there, so we can discuss scumbag stuff. But we do thank you for all those things that's going on around the earth as you are cleaning and removing the wicked in the midst of us. Oh, holy great one, we say thank you for the knowledge that you're slowly but surely restoring unto us. A lot of us want that superpower. A lot of us want that strangeness. They don't want to work for it. They want it. They have the welfare mentality. Give, give, give. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to show anything for it. They don't want to study to show themselves approved. They don't want to seek things that are hidden. They want to sit and bring to them, just like the Gentiles. They just sit and we brought everything unto them. We work for them. We work to death. We brought everything unto those people. They never brought anything unto us. But us here, great one, we are studying. We know little by little the bird made his nest, and we are walking little by little. And at one point, you're going to give us some knowledge that will be so amazing in the eyes of the heathens. They will literally utter them, those, they that we sometimes have in derision. They were the true chosen children of the mighty one. The only way for them to do this is for us to do something amazing once you give us the full power. But right now, we are being nurtured with breast milk when it comes to this power. Then we will move to certain other things. Then we'll start eating real meat. And then we'll show them why they call you the horrible and terrible one, the terrifying king. Mighty one, may your will be done in this earth As it is in heaven, great praise, great glory goes unto you. Selah, so be it. Prayer to the Holy Spirit. To the earthly mother, we say thank you. Thank you for releasing and giving us information, knowledge, and wisdom, so to speak. Thank you for giving us a heart of understanding, a heart of knowledge, a heart to do discernment, a heart for not being abide by men, their camp, their nation, but to the Most High Almighty, a heart to see truth, a heart to understand rightness, a heart to manipulate light and darkness, so we may have righteous balance. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for nurturing us. Selah, so be it. Prayer to the angels, to all the angels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, from the four corners of the earth. We said with one heart, confitable, domine, secundum, justitiam, eius, salam, nomini, domini, altissimi, Selah, so be it. Thank you for everything that you've been doing for the nation. Thank you for providing for us. Thank you for doing the work of the great and mighty one. May you protect us and give us more knowledge and do according to the mighty one will. And may you go in the midst of the Gentiles. You take everything that they stole from us and give it back unto them. And just on the side, we need some cleansing in the midst. We need certain people that they are slowly but surely revealing themselves. They are still in the midst. Certain spies. Of course, yes, they have changing their names, but their speech or whatever, their patterns remain the same. They can hide their face, but they cannot hide their smell. We can still smelling those people in the midst. Please remove those people because they are not here to learn. They are here to cause strife. They are here to take things and cause division in the midst. We can sense them. We can feel them. Although they changed their name, but they are here still. Remove those people in the midst of us. We don't want anything or nothing to do with those people. May they go to their leaders so their leaders can save them and perform miracle unto them. We don't want them in the midst of us. They will cause nothing but confusion and contention. Selah, so be it. Go, perform all those things, and then come back, give us the report so we may give the mighty one great praise, great glory. Selah, so be it. All praises to the Most High. By the horrible and terrible power the Most High vested in me, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Go in peace. This is Esau's trouble. Fear not, be still. Trust the mighty one. Do not trust in men. Do not trust in me. Do not trust in your camp. Do not trust in this group. Do not trust in what we men said, but trust the Spirit. It will come to you. We will go deeper and deeper and deeper in certain things, certain way you need to communicate with certain energy that the mighty one is sending. Go in peace, be at peace. Selah, so be it. All praises, all praises. Yes, beloved brothers and sisters, we still have the Christians that have the Hebrew garment upon them, and then I think they are revealing themselves. A lot of them change their name, but they cannot change the way that they act. Wait until you say something that a simple order, and then they will literally will come, and then they will reveal themselves. So we do not want those people in the midst. And when we are praying, when we are studying, we do not want anybody. If you think you can take all your sin and give it to a guy, and it will take it away from you, and then you can do whatever the hell you want to do, and then somehow you can go to a kingdom because you deserve it. Because this guy took my sin. You think that's how it worked? Okay, all right then. You're not gonna come over here and try to do this garbage. We welcome all that come here to learn. We welcome all, Jews and Gentiles alike, that want to learn. They will sit quietly and learn and study with us. We are no teachers here. I don't teach. People think I'm a teacher. I'm not. I learned something. I sent little nuggets, little things around. People picked up on it. but I was put under strict order. Sometimes I violated those things all the time, like last night when I released that video. I shouldn't say those stuff. I shouldn't, say all of it, of course. We are a group of students. We study together. We have group studies. We do things as a group. You bring a little, I bring a little, she bring a little, he bring a little, we bring a lot. That's how we do things. We do not take order from one man or one woman or one organization that tell us do not study. You study too many books. Don't touch these things that is naturally. Don't go to the darkness. Definitely don't go to the light. Sometime I got I got carried away and I say certain things. You see, there is a reason why you should never come against somebody loin when they are teaching. Give a Negro enough rope, they will hang themselves. Stop preventing those people from hanging themselves. When you see any camp or anybody online doing something that is wrong, just leave it. Let the Most High deal with this person. Pray, give it to the Mighty One, task a couple of angels upon it, and then you will see who the Mighty One will give unto great shame and great reproach. We will stuck them in the mud. You yourself, you keep on studying, you keep on bringing the truth. You keep on doing what the Mighty One telling you to do. You move forward. You listen to him. Not me, no any man nor woman. In other words, brothers, the Most High is your business. You mind your own business. The Most High give you too much power, too much knowledge for you to just sit on it and wait for some dude that you watch somewhere telling you or a group of people to save you. We have reached a level right now that we have to experiment. We have reached a level we've been experiment for a while now. I believe for since February 2020, we've been experimenting. Okay, now one thing is we will excuse me we will come up a time that we must indeed have a sanctuary for practicing and healing. Well, we may call it Hogwarts, but it must be a secret place because the unlearned, the wild, the stupid, the backward, they will come and try to do stuff over there and then defile the place. There are certain things that I have learned I cannot teach nor say it online. I have to prove it physically. There must be witness here. There must be people here that see it, that see what we actually can do. The power that the great one has given unto us. That is why we cannot, brothers, accept certain people that are coming here, that they've been here, they raise men above the mighty one, above the law, above Christ's teaching. And then when they are seeing those things are failing, and then they are coming back here, they still have that spirit on them, of course. Yeah, no to the profane. Tell you the truth, you barely out of, well, I probably got 9,000 subscribers. Out of a 9,000 subscriber, we have merely probably less than 50 of our people, true people that are like about all about that life. Less, probably 50 or less that all about that life. Most of them are here to swagger jack. Most of them are here to steal and to bring back to the masters so the masters can have something to talk about, can have something to bash. Most people are not, yeah, it revealed, that was revealed to me. Most of the people, they are not here to learn anything. They are just here to cause strife, to stop you from learning. When you get a book, when you have a dream, when you have a vision, they'll be the first one to speak against it without even know what it is, what this brother's talking about, what this sister dream about. They will call and scream witchcraft, witchcraft. They don't know what it is. The unlearned and then the unwise, we must weed them out. There are still a few left in the midst. And I have prayed, I have sent great curse against you. If you come here, you want to learn, fine by me. But if you come here, you're trying to when we say something, you are the one that keep coming in and ask like backward question, which you're over here. When we ask to do something, we just do it. We don't know why. Yesterday, when we were talking about the deer antlers and horn, we didn't even know. Well, at least all the people watching here, they didn't even know why until the brother put the lesson out to say, "Thou shalt not suffer poisoner to live." Because you know why? Back then, the so-called Gentiles used to poison our people all the time. Poison was the most efficient way to kill someone. It wasn't the sword, the actual sword was poison. And as you can see, when you read the old ancient story and history, you see a lot of people were poisoned. Because if you poison someone, they really don't know who did it. But if you pull a sword and kill somebody at a table where everybody's eating, everybody can see who did it. Poisons, yeah, is virtually, untraceable. That is why you should not suffer a poisoner to live. Of course, they replace it with witch and stuff, and then anybody that says something else that do a little. You read Psalm 51 7 times, you take a freaking shower, you're a witch. You buy a freaking pineapple, you put it in your house. Oh, man, because that's how they are. That's why Christian are. Christian like to do this. When they see you have something they don't understand, they scream wickedness at it so they can kill you and take it. That is why if you're a Christian, you're in the midst, you want to learn, fine by us. But you will not come here and tell us how to learn, what to learn, and questioning us. Why you keep getting this? Why or not? Don't you ever ask us why? If we're doing something here, if we sit here, we do something, you see us doing, we already told you, we're the stranger. We have strangeness in us. When we do something that is strange, don't do it. Do not imitate us. We know, of course, you guys come here, you take all the good stuff to you, they are the meat, you leave the bone, fine. But don't tell us how to cook our food here, man. Don't tell us what to cook. When we have something here, if you do not know it, if it doesn't sit right with you, we highly advise you to leave because you might go to hell. Over here, we are very weird. We see things differently. We see things on another level. We see things not the way that you see it or you saw it. We are very weird and particular people. Our land is a strange land, a magical land. We are strange people. We are magical. So if you're a quote unquote a muggle, a nomad, this is not the place for you. What's she doing out there? What's going on out there? Babe? What happened? Okay. Now, with that being said, tomorrow, Sunday, wait, hang on. Why is she did she fail? Ah, okay. Um, I don't know if you guys can hear. I can hear everything when I'm wearing this thing because this microphone is very sensitive. Okay, no. Okay, all right. Good. No, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah. Now, tomorrow we will grade all the homeworks that we gave for the for it's been four, supposed to be four homeworks, right? Is that what that is? Mm. It's supposed to be four every Friday. You know, sometime we have, sometime tomorrow we'll have a podcast to grade certain things and talks about certain stuff. But then again, we would like to tell the people that are new here, that are here, we are not talking to you or about you. Okay, we are talking about certain people that used to be here and they love listen and raise men above the mighty one. They do not like to obey the Most High at all. They like to hide behind the certain ritual that they themselves do and think like once they do that, she they can do whatever the hell they want to do because I did this. I'm safe. And no, the one that do not do what I do, they're gonna go to hell. And we told you that's not what that is. That's it does. Are you out of your freaking mind? You think the so-called Gentiles will find a way for you to redeem yourself, to save and be go in the kingdom they without leave it in your Bible or even practice it themselves? Or you see, all Gentiles will agree on what the things that you see those people are doing. They will agree on that, but they will all disagree with what we are doing. We told you that's not what that is, and that's not how it's done. There are certain ways you have to do it, and there are certain ways that there are certain times it need to be done. You want to go ahead and follow Gentiles, and then you be in the midst of heathens and have them clap for you. You do this over here. We obey, we follow, we do what the mighty one tell us to do. Selah, so be it. Now, to have a little revision on what we have learned so far in this 2022, and we have learned uh certain things. I believe the beloved brother Big Judah was talking about the stars and the planets. I, by now, most of you that been studying with us and studying and stuff, you should know, what planet you are at least. You should know what planet you are at least, because they tell you like don't study those things, don't do all those stuff. Well, at least right now you should know about what Pluto is, man. You should know, are you a Mercurian? Are you a Jupiterian? Are you a Sunday? Are you a Monday? Are you a moon? You should about now know those things and the effects they have on you. Now, one thing that I wanted to bring to the nation about the planet, how they cause certain disease. For instance, some people are Capricorn, some people are Cancer. You are susceptible to certain disease. There are certain things you need to stay away from. For instance, there are people that are born on Saturday, they are Saturn. Those people are more susceptible to certain things like related, let's say, I'm just taking an example, okay, smoking, cancer of the lung. Well, if I know I was born in this day under this sign, and then smoking, it's really gonna do something, or high blood pressure. Have you ever seen this? There's a group of all people that have high blood pressure and diabetes, and there's a group of all people that do not have those things. You would have thought that high blood pressure and diabetes will only be diseases that related to fat guys. Because a bunch of fat dudes out there, they are fat guys that have none of it because they were born under a certain sign, under certain days and certain time. They can eat pretty much anything, they won't be affected. Just like you see, there are certain of us, we can walk up in the sun. We don't need to wear any protection, any sunscreen, because we were born with a natural skin suit. But certain people, they can do this because they were born with certain things. Okay, we have to make sure when we are studying those things, we study them with all our hearts. We study them to learn, not to worship. We are not studying those things to worship them. Or even worse, I shouldn't be saying this, which I'm not gonna to say. Listen, Gentiles, brothers, they study those things for wealth. It's always amazed me and pissed me off when our people, especially our people, meet an entity, an interdimensional entity that come to them. The first thing they ask them is money. Those guys go anywhere, brothers. The first thing they ask is for power. How can I kill my enemy? How can I oppress those people over there? What kind of disease I can give them? It's always pissed me off, man. Like, yo, what? Maybe because I'm all about that knowledge and I want everybody to be like me too, which is a very great crime. I do not want anyone to be like me. But the one that you must and understand, they want to study with me, we will study. People are using the stars to predict the lottery. They are studying the stars and to predict how and when somebody's at the weakest point so they can kill this person. Our people, we don't study the stars. Say, wait, hang on. Hmm. What is the next hurricane season will be like? Huh. Okay, this star says this. Well, then this part of Louisiana will get hit surely. All right. Well, let's move our people out there. Senator or General Memo say, okay, everybody that live in Louisiana in this specific part, do not stay there on this specific place, on this specific time. The hurricane will come, it will cause havoc. After that, you can return. And our people over there hear the message during this time before, 90 days before, they move all the stuff out, wait until the storm pass, everything clear out and destruction and stuff. They come back and then they suffer less, they rebuild, they good. Why cannot we just use the knowledge of the stars to predict and find certain cure and certain book that I'm reading right now? Of course, we cannot reveal it over here because of the dogs and the swine. And it is said certain kidney disease are caused by certain planet. So then it is said, the author said, if you have like a stone in your kidney, it is caused by this planet, and this is how you need to cure it by using the moon, the natural moon. 2 days ago, brothers, 1 a.m. in the morning, and I like to drive at night really late. As you can see, for those of you, excuse me, oh man, let me say, itchy. For those of you who saw the video of me going to that gas station and meet that fellow Michael, anybody remember this video when we met Michael over there? Anybody remember that? The video when I met this fellow, and then the at 3 a.m. in the morning, there's a dove that landed behind me, and then we were talking and he said a bunch of stuff. Then that's when I know when I go on my mission, nothing wouldn't happen to me. Of course, a lot happened, but it didn't happen. So yes, thank you for all of you that remember this. Yes, I like driving at night really late because there's no traffic and I can go get stuff and the family's asleep. I don't have people in the car yapping and asking me a bunch of stuff, making me drive all day, all night, making me. This is my time. This is my alone time. I have a specific name for this time. And sometime I just go ahead when I'm doing anything that I'm doing. There's what they call this again. Oh boy, a place they do money stuff 24/7. Boy, what's this? It's 24/7. Is it Scott thing? What was I'm Scott? I'm Scott. Yes, I'm Scott. There's a I'm Scott that there's two I'm Scott open 24/7, and then there's one by the Walmart and there's another one by a CVS. And at night when I have to do money order for the rent and stuff, and I go like 1, 2 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m. in the morning. So 2 days ago, the wife and the kids, they keep making me spending money buying cat litter. And we live like a mile from the beach. Um, and I keep telling the wife, "Oh wait, look, listen, man, we just can go to the beach, get some sand, and then we come back, and then those cats will use the sand. But the sands are very heavy, it's super heavy. So my mom, as you know, she like to call. Mama never throw anything away. That woman use a bottle of water, keep the bottle. That woman never throw anything away. So we buy how do you call this thing again? uh I am a truck driver. So we bought detergent by the bucket, okay? Bucket detergent, okay? We bought like bucket because of course a bunch of kids, my mom, they wash a lot. So she kept all the empty the bucket of detergent, okay? She never throw anything away. She bought some juice or whatever the thing product that she keep the bottle. So that little lady collected a lot of crap in the house. That she has a lot of stuff. So and she gave me two of the bucket, and then I drove to the beach and go get some sand. 1 a.m. in the morning. And for those of you who don't know, most beach over here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, you have to pay to park. But at night, there's plenty parking. There's nobody there. You can just stay there, and then you can do everything, and then nobody, no harassment, and nobody see you. So I got by the beach, and I felt certain peace. The wind was blowing, very cool. I would say some 70 degrees, and the wind was flowing. The sea was roaring, not in a threatened manner. And then there went no moon. There ain't no moon. It's dark, but I can see. And now I'm starting to say, wait a minute, did I did that thing right? Maybe I did it right because I can see at night. So I came in out there, and I came to the to two buckets, and I went to the beach, and I sit there, and I'm taking I was with my mother, of course, and I was taking stuff, and she started talking, and then and questioning about the she was questioning about certain homeless people that she saw sleeping by the beach. They were white folks, and then while she was talking, somehow I spaced out, and I look at the sea, and there's one question she asked me, and she said, "You remember a home?" And she said, "There's so many things at home." Remember what they used to say to us when we were home about the sea? And she mentioned the Leviathan. Of course, we have a name for it, which is named over there in our language called Master Agui. She said, "You mean to tell me the Leviathan is over here too?" So I said, "Yes, it is." And then something beamed into my head when I was reading in the book, where you can go in the ocean after a certain time and a specific day, and you can perform certain stuff. You throw it in the ocean, and the spirit that is in there will take it. They will literally. It is mentioned in the book. The ocean doesn't because I read this thing in French. The ocean doesn't keep garbage. It doesn't. It clean things. The ocean clean itself. Whatever you throw in the ocean, if it stay on top of the ocean, it will push it to shore. So in this book, it is mentioned to take those things, whatever bad luck that you have, you say certain words, and you throw it in the ocean. Whatever spirit that is there, it will literally take this thing, and it will cleanse it. So I'm sitting in the. I finish the filling up the two bucket, and I sit in one, and I'm looking at the deep darkness of, I don't know what it is, but I could see it. I just sit there, and my mom questioned me, say, "What are all those ships? Why they are over there?" But there are so many ships waiting. They are waiting for clearance. Sometime the port, the Fort Lauderdale port of Miami, they are full, or they do not have the clearance to come yet, or something. They just wait ashore. So we were watching in distance, and the ship, and I can feel. I don't know what it is, but I can feel the presence. Like it's not heavy. You felt like it's there's so much peace there. It's like an attraction. I feel the magnetism when I'm looking through the deep sea, And I'm like, there are things there. There are certain things there. And I'm thinking of the book. Of course, in this book, you're not supposed to read it at certain time. And I'm looking at the sea, and I remember an exercise. And I remember this exercise saying, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to bring this to the nation because most of our people, well, not most, but some of them, they don't live nowhere near the beach, nowhere near the sea. Some of them live in North Dakota. Some of them, live in what Kansas. Some live in the middle of nowhere. There is no beach, and if I say this, a lot of people will feel bad because they're like, "Oh my God, you guys experience this. I can't experience that because I do not live, uh, near a beach or where near stuff." So I remember a day, a few months ago, I said something about the beach, and I asked like, when I was speaking to that young lady, and she said, "Well, there are certain things you need to go to the sea on a Friday on this day at a certain time, and then you can say certain things, and certain things will appear unto you. Certain things will come out of the water, and they will come and say, 'What did you call me for?'" But it cannot be done nowhere near the city or where there's the freaking boat. There's boats over there. There's those things don't. And I'm sitting. I'm like, but is it true? Can this be true? Can we do this exercise? Some of you stay in certain beach that are somewhat deserted. Only you, when you go to this stuff, you don't see anything. But over there, there's so many scumbag homeless is already sleeping over there. There are boats, and then and my mom was talking about certain things, and we discussed certain private stuff. And I say, yeah, mom, the sea, all the seas are connected. Those things are actually there. And I remember Sensei said he pissed off. He like, yo, those things are ready. They are here to serve. They are ready to give their services. He said they are very good at what they are doing. They just don't receive orders. And he said there's group of people that are on the other planets that are waiting for us to evolve to a higher frequency so they can pass onto us what they know so they can move to the next dimension or level or whatever. But what kind of mind, if your mind is about oppression and suppression and killing other people in order for lifting up, what, they're not going to pass anything to you. And I'm sitting there by the ocean. I'm remembering all the exercises that have to do with the sea. Thank you, transcendence. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, wow, this is so peaceful. What if me and a couple other brethren will come around here? But we don't have to come with a bunch of guns because if somebody starts screaming at us, I'm gonna put that fool down because I'm not gonna let anybody, do certain things. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this ocean moving. You can feel there is lives there. There is intelligent lives in there. You can feel things are moving. People are in there as if when you're walking somewhere, you can literally feel when there's people there, even though you don't see them. You can actually hear them or feel there are some people there. Just like when you go into empty buildings, you know the building is empty and it's abandoned. You have a feeling that this building is empty, this place is abandoned. When you go to an abandoned and empty place, but when you go to a place there are people there, you can feel it. You can feel there are people there. You don't see them, but there is a presence that say people live there. That's the same thing that I had when I'm sitting on the bucket. I'm staring at the deep darkness, which I can see. I can see the light. I look up. I'm like, okay, where is this light coming from? And it could be light pollution because of course we're in the city, which I'm saying like, hey, this is light pollution, but I can see it. I can see the sand really clearly. There's no moon though. And then I'm sitting there, the sea's moving, you can hear everything. I felt like, man, there's certain things here. Maybe it's just me making things on my mind, but I really need to come here and perform this exercise. And it's very beautiful. And I have a brother that I need to see. The brother, he stay probably 5 miles from the ocean. I'm like, hey, oh hell, man, let's go over there and perform this thing. It's like it's a few minutes, like 10, 15, 20 minutes drive. Oh, let's go over there. Damn it. See, there's so much stuff we do not know, so much things that we need to learn. Especially right now, I have a strong interest in the aleatory energy spirits. They are here, they are ready to do things, but nobody called them, nobody gave them any mission. The river, the oceans are here to be used. The air, the fires are here to be used. Well, we use fire more than anything. Well, we use air more than anything because we breathe it. But aleatory is Aletori. Aleatory. The aleatory spirit, the spirit that live under the firmament. They are ready to carry out whatever they have done. Well, of course, you have to call them with the pentacle of Mercury. They know the knowledge of all things. And for those of you who remember the story about Sensei meeting one of them that was in inside of the giant, like a giant asteroids, okay, that landed. That thing was so big it could not land it, and then it saw these things in it, translucent men ship things in there, and that thing was very, I believe it's double L, alatori, alatori or alatori. Yeah, those things are here. They have knowledge, they have things, but you have to get a specific way to call them and a specific question to ask. Our people always call, what's the lottery number? What is this? I want to sleep with this woman. Give me the power to say a word to her so I can sleep with her. It's just something carnal, something banal. It's just something like, what would you need? What? I want stuff for my business to make 10 times more money than anybody else in the hood or in the place, and I don't want anybody else to make money. Like, what? Dude, out of all the question you asked for this, vanity, man, vain things. And it pissed off Sensei, man. Like, people call him all the time. They want to kill this person. They want to kill this, which you can do this. Look, if you call one of those things, some of them are not dual. They can only do good, but some of them, they like a sword. You can use them to do good, you can use them to do definitely bad, but they carry a bad reputation. When people call them, they just call them with a one heart. They want to do bad stuff, and when I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute, there are things like this, man. They are like stuff, which is those things have they have codex in them, okay? Not anybody can just go ahead and call a spirit and the spirit will land and say, I'm here to teach you everything. Oh well. Nah, they don't do this. They don't respond to anyone. Remember, the mighty one give you an order. Fruitful, multiply, and subdue the earth. To subdue something, that thing must be wild. And this thing will test you, man. Beautiful, man. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I don't know about this. I have to do this as first myself. If there is any stuff, I'll give it as a homework. But well, we will give it as a homework, but I'm not gonna bring this yet. But it was beautiful, man. I'm learning about the moon, the full moon, crescent, half moon, what they can do, what they can carry. See, we study, we move forward. Then again, at one time, we will stumble upon something, that will be it. Okay. So when I'm studying those things and I'm seeing all the knowledge that we have out there, like I even find a way, well, theoretically speaking, to get rid of diabetes, man. But it's a process. And I'm asking myself, great Lord, am I doing too much? Am I doing too much? Or am I trying to do too much? videos, studies, music, healing, and then now I'm gonna have this thing where we're gonna have a place where our people can come and receive healing and stuff. Is it possible? Because I know with you all it's possible. And I'm like, we have to get those things, man. We cannot, brothers, have a place to show off. Just a bunch of brethren sistering over there, and then we hear, oh, look at us. We have a place. We are part. We so special and stuff. When one of us gets sick, we send his ass straight to the hospital. When one of us get a certain things, we send them to the Gentiles. So just go to them. But we we don't have any. We are separate. We shouldn't be messing with other people. Now we need a sanctuary where a brother or sister have a cancer, and then that person come over there and we cure this person. Man. With the amount of knowledge that we have, we should be able to do this. We should be able to get rid of all sort of disease related to men, prostate cancer, whatever, breast cancer. We should have, but those things, to what I am learning, you cannot do those things. For instance, you cannot use those medication here. There is something that we were supposed to do on the 24th, okay? 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th of June. It involved the cocoa leaf. Anybody familiar with the coca leaf? A natural plant. Anybody familiar with the mighty coca leaf? The great coca leaf. Ah, yes. I'm out of water. Really? Most people are not familiar with the coca leaf. Hmm. All right. The coca leaf is found primarily in the South America, the coca leaf. The coca leaf or leaves are the primary source where they obtain, well, of course, the negative side, cocaine. The coca leaf has a substance in it that they use to make cocaine. Just like the poppy plant, they make the heroin. Those plants are somewhat illegal, or not illegal, but why would you want to get coca leaf? You're going to make cocaine. Why won't you get poppy leaf? You want to make heroin. Why won't you want to get marijuana leaves? You're going to smoke it. So if we try to get the coca leaf and do perform certain things with it, which is a natural leaf, you'll be under surveillance. People will question you. People will not, and that thing has like healing properties in it. It has cocaine, but it it's a leaf. You guys took the leaf, you process it, mix it with a bunch of chemical, you make the cocaine. Now you're blaming the leaf. Did Coca-Cola use the leaf to make the coke? They still do. For those of you who doubt it, they still do. So when you have the coca leaf, people always they will assume, well, your ass is black. You're going to use this coca leaf to make cocaine. So that's why certain things that we will do on the 24th, 21st, well, if you should, June 21st, 23rd, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, when the sun at its zenith, we will perform certain things. But we will replace, some of you will replace certain plant with the Aesop or the Isop instead of the coca leaf. But the coca leaf would have been a lot more efficient, and but I'm still doing some research. There are certain ways that it won't be here. We will not do it here. We will not discuss the information live right there. It will be on a Zoom meeting where we can see people face, because again, we still have dogs and swine in the midst. They will take it and then go, oh, they are using this thing. He had cocaine in it. And the next thing you know, they effed up the whole thing. A lot of people that was going to do it, because they hear something negative about the coca leaf, they don't do it. They don't do it because you don't know what it is. Oh, the coca leaf, it's like, you witch, you're going to hell because the coca leaf has cocaine in it. And scientists studied that. They find out that there's some pork in there, in this stuff. And now people will hear that, they will flee. That is why certain things now we have to be very careful and bring it privately. Just like we have the tiger bull is only for the nation. It's only for the nation. It's not for everyone. And when this H went down and those people can't get their medicine for the high blood pressure or their diabetes, they will come here. They will ask about it. People are like, well, I'll find it in the wild. Go ahead then. Go ahead. Go find it. Yeah. People act like you're going to eat the freaking ivory soap, man. So we have to be very careful because they're still here. They find that their leaders has been given unto great shame and reproach. Therefore, they also been given unto great shame and reproach. But they are slowly or issuing here, listen, someone show, gonna make a coca leaves and stuff. And I wanna be here and stuff, all this nonsense. Yes, that's exactly. They rely on pharmaceutical companies, and then, okay, well, wait until they cut you off from this thing. They will come here, and these things, certain things that we have, it's for us and to us alone. Then again, brothers, it's something that I'm experimenting with. Did you? Which one of you saw the community post about the pineapple, so to speak? Anybody saw that? I'm out of water. Is my mom out there? Can't hear anybody. Somebody out there? No, I can't hear anyone. But anyway, yeah, the one that saw the There you go. I still use my soap too. It's good. All right then. Okay, the one that saw it. And it's multiple people, brothers. It's multiple people that are sending stuff. It's just I didn't have the enough time. Let me see if I can read one over there. Let me see. Mhm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let me see. Let me read this. Huh. Oh boy. Ah, okay, let me read this. All right. Shalom, beloved. Today is April the 21st, 2022. I received news about my insurance plan. I am in need of dental work, and on a few other specialists, my original plan was going to cost me $33 a month and then 70% out of pocket for my dental. My agent informed me today that the plan is going to be $0 and zero for my dental work, fully and totally covered. All praises to the Most High. May the King reign forever. Pineapple and prosperity. All right. This thing, that's his job. It just absorb negative things and bring the positive. It just absorb everything. But do not go ahead and touch it. Everything that you It absorbs things you didn't unforeseen. Oh, it will just transfer it to you. It will just transfer it to you. All right. It's not, a lot of people have. I'm having a blast with mine. One brother said this morning. It just speak to hers. Stuff. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. The roots, I'm not quite sure. If you can do the, I only do mine once. That's it. If you can do yours every day and check your blood pressure, check your diabetes until it go down, you stop. There's another remedy that we're going to do specifically for diabetes, but we have to get a place because it will involve wine. The remedy has to be done with wine, and we don't have a license to sell wine and do stuff, but we have to get a place, at least a two-bedroom, where our people can come and spend a month there or a week and get the sugar under control. Break their little machine, you know, stuff like that. All you need is one, brothers, just one. You don't need 10 to 15, just one. I think the price is $1.72 maximum to stuff. Yeah, red onions and cucumber are good for blood sugar and stuff. But how do you activate them? How do you activate it? There is something you have to say to activate it. A lot of people have the pineapple deactivated, but most people have pineapple in the house. They don't know what to do and what to say and what day to buy it and what to do with it. But we have ours, and then we say things. We know how to activate it, and when it's activated, it did its work. It did its work. Just like we said, do not wait at the end and then you touch it with your bare hand. Mine is half ripe. It's like yellow now. It's yellow. But make sure you put it in something. The video that I post about this, it's called Nuclear Strike. Is that what that is? Was it Nuclear Strike? At the end, an hour in. It's like an hour in, and I explained the whole thing about. Well, if again, the beloved brother Devin will explain on the homework. If the people that have the explanation, please go to bigliver.com and updates and comments. Give the people an explanation what it is, because it's gonna be too much work for me to go into it again. Just go to the website bigliver.com, updates and comment, just with pineapple, what it is for, the way you must activate it, wake it up, give it a mission. They'll tell, hey, taking you home with me, you got something special. When you get home, you tell it what it needs to do, and then how to put it, where to put it, and the restriction to put in the house. Some sister said she put hers away from the dog and the cats because they will eat it. Or they just play in it, they will eat it. We have cats literally everywhere you put this thing, cats gonna go at it. But we put it somewhere that is difficult for them to get there. They can, but it's difficult. For those of you that wish to help the nation with question, if any of you have any question, please go to bigliver.com and go to updates and comments. Ask your question. The nation will be happy to help you out. But certain things we cannot answer live here because it will be too much. Whatever question you may wish to ask, just don't bring anything about conspiracy theories or all the stuff that will waste our people time. Okay. All right then. All right. So let me see. Yes, good. So next tomorrow Sunday we will grade our homeworks for the month. Is it four homeworks? Let me double check. It should be four homeworks for. Oops. I'm checking the how many homeworks that we have. Uh, homework. Let me see. Huh. One. two, three, three. No, it's four homeworks. All right, we have the crack in the system with brother Rick Ross, Rick Freeroy Ross. We got the pineapple, and we have Dentes Inferno and Amazon, and we have the deer antlers. Okay, updates and comments. The last one was for March the 12th. For those of you folks that you're good writers, write a nice little article about each of them and post it and send it to Brother Devin. He will publish it. I'm not too great in writing things. Well, not too great. I'm not great at all. I'm not good at all into writing things. Horrible in writing things. So take everything about anything that we said concerning certain things, make a summary, send it to Brother Devin. Okay, go to the website. You will find a link to all the homeworks if you wish to do that. Brothers, this is just like in class. If they give homework, some of you do it, some of you choose not to do it. It's not mandatory. We are not telling people go out there, do this, you must do this. We just do it. Okay, we just do it. If you're good at writing, somebody please, Brother Devin, email in there. We have a website for the people to communicate. Okay, if you need any question concerning those things, go to update and comments, ask question. What is the pineapple? Why should I get it? Ask the question respectfully, brothers, respectfully. Okay, because you want to learn, we there to answer and trying to provide you with the thing. But don't come and like call the people stupid and call them like names and stuff like that. So you have to you know wait a minute. Somebody say, wait, I maybe read this thing backward. Is it backward? Oh, okay. Oh man, there's so many stuff. Okay, somebody put something on April the 21st. Um okay, somebody post Shalom beloved set apart family Yasharel. This is from brother V Stevenson. Um I just wanted to share an incident I had this morning while doing my daily devotion. I had this old phone which has no SIM card that I used to browse the internet and to listen to the noon prayers. I also use it to play recorded prayers. I was listening on the phone to Daniel's prayer, chapter 9. The phone was on my bedside table when all of the sudden Lou Rawls song "I'll See You When I Get There" start to play, interrupting the prayer. I want to believe this was a message. Of course it was. All praises to the Most High. Okay, all right. People been using this thing, but if the beloved brother can put it, um, reverse it, do it like instead of the first one, do now the first one that pop up under update and comments is Rebecca E Taylor, the one that she posts on March 12 at 3:56. Sorted by the newest instead of the oldest, so the newest will be at the top and the oldest will be at the bottom. I don't even know if that even possible, so when the people come, they will see the most recent comment, the most recent updates, and where the people can find this. So and when the people can, news and articles. Yeah. So let me see in the news and articles. Okay, news and articles. We have somebody sent some news and articles. It would be best in the news and articles they also come with a picture, with a little picture so the people can see it. Again, if you're good at writing things, write a little article on the pineapple, write an article on the deer antlers, write an article on the Dentes Inferno, write an article about the Rick Ross freeway. How did it, if you did your homework, write it, post it, and then we'll let the nation know. Because if I try to explain everything at once, we'll end up more confused than anything else. Okay? Everybody clear on that? Everybody clear on that, brethren? All right then. Well, if everyone is clear on that, I will leave the nation with peace. We have much more, brothers. Friday will be a Friday. Next Friday will be weird, especially for the people that have problem with your dream, like you can't remember them. You know, we have something for you. Weird stuff, but be ready. We're just telling you something, and then that's it. All right, then. Everything is clear. We give the mighty one great praise, great glory. If it is his will, maybe later we're going to gather together and talk a little. I will advise the people to go ahead and watch the video about the beloved brother just released about they changed the meaning and stuff. You will see thou shalt not suffer a poisoner to live. Okay, all right. Get your little deer antlers. It's a antidote for everything. Then you're good. Uh, if you want to comment on the freeway wiki things, write an article. Some of your writers, this is, where to show the most side. You can use your skills, to do something good. Use a pen name or use your real name. I don't know. Okay, you do something. Don't let Big Levi do everything for you because I only will confuse the hell out of you. You know. All right, brothers. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever. Be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Selah. So be it.